I used to go to high school with a mic rolling.
Is the mic rolling? Who, me?
That was his bit.
Was it? He probably has a podcast now. It's like, welcome to Is the Mic Rolling?
It's me.
Mic rolling. And my co-host, Cam Lights Action. What do you think?
That's good.
It's kind of the whatever.
Hivemind Podcast.
What's up and welcome. You're watching Hivemind.
We're back.
If you're watching this video right now, thank you. And like it before we get into it, because you may dislike some things we talk about. So we want to make sure that you like it physically before you decide. And if you're listening, I'm Riley and my voice sounds like this.
I'm Graydon, and sometimes my voice sounds like this.
And sometimes
it sounds like this.
Oh, okay. So we'll see which one we get today. Before we get into anything, I just want to ask you, how have you been this past couple weeks?
It's been rough, man. Retrograde's hitting me like a brick.
It's hitting this house specifically, the Hivemind house. If you ever been here before, it's always got a little taste of chaos. But this month, it's retrograde. Something has hit us.
Yeah, it's been a rough one.
I mean, honestly, so the first day of retrograde, our roommate Tony, who he's gonna be helping with the podcast here pretty soon. He and I have been cooking up some stuff, but he's our roommate. He lives right beyond this wall, and he got carjacked in Detroit. That's a big problem. So he has a Jeep, and they just stole it from right under our noses.
Yeah.
So that was the first sign that things were going poorly in this month. But it is like something about, I've been reading that it's like the third retrograde in a year, and that like never happens or something. So
Damn.
It's honestly, I think a lot of people are experiencing the same thing we are. Just like a lot of...
As long as the Browns keep winning, I'm in it.
Well, as long as they got that signature move that they've been doing, the helmet swing, I think they'll keep winning games.
What if someone did that every game from here on out?
I was saying it should be...
The Browns' defense cannot be stopped. They won't stop.
Remember how Allen Iverson started the 3-on-3 league for NBA? Yeah. I was saying that Myles Garrett, because he's probably kicked out forever, should start a league of helmet boxing for retired NFL players. So they just start slamming each other with the helmets. It's like
He's not going forever.
Fine. First match, Logan Paul versus KSI with the helmets. I was wrong, by the way, and Graydon was right. KSI won. Logan lost. Nobody cares about that, but,
Got him, though.
Yeah. They got me, though, too. I paid $20 to watch that, John. So.
Fleeced you. You could have had a nice dinner.
I know. Cancel your DAZN subscription if you did the same. If you're a sucker like me.
Otherwise, they'll get you for what? Another 20?
20 and when the month's up. December 9th.
Same with Disney Plus. You can just pirate all that shit illegally. Quit buying it.
Dude, Disney Plus, I'm going to have to get it, though. I think so.
I like it that you can bundle. I would love to bundle.
I haven't looked into it very much. What is the deal?
You can bundle your Hulu and ESPN, both being products of Disney.
I have Hulu already. Does something happen with that? Do I get
You
anything?
could get Disney Plus and keep your Hulu subscription and pay the same amount, I think.
Really?
Traditionally, that's what bundle implies, right?
Yeah, I guess it does. That's sweet, though. I mean, I might be into it. And what does it have on it?
The Little Mermaid, Little Mermaid 2.
They did a second one?
The Toy Story 1 through 12. Return to El Dorado. The Road to El Dorado. That's on there.
Nice. Toy Story, now, 11 was the controversial one about the dildos and stuff, right?
No, 11 was the one that blew up before it got to the moon, I think.
I don't know I don't know what that one's. All right. While we're on that topic, Buzz
Lightyear.
I get it, but we'll all right, let's get into one video that I would like to show you. Let me do this.
I hope it's something heartwarming.
It is. It's really cool.
And I hope it's not Kanye, Joel Osteen.
It's not.
That's not heartwarming. Joel Osteen's like a super villain.
Dude, it's just he's like it's not even like the normal like white Christians that you worry about being. He's like a puppet. Yeah, he literally is like he's controlled by something else.
Pop my McLaren door.
Yeah, he's like the uber rich like Mountain Dew at church type of guy.
Freaky. Yeah. Scary stuff.
Passing out popcorn in the pews, you know what I mean?
You shouldn't trust a man like that.
Never trust a man who's above the age. How old is he? Probably 50 something.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's made of plastic. So yeah. The only guy I trust who looks like that is Paul McCartney, and I don't even know if I trust him because it might not be the real Paul.
Don't say that.
They don't know.
Let Paul live out his last years without people thinking he's a body double.
He could be, dude. They just read up on the car crash, dude. I'm all into conspiracy theories.
Then who's Ringo Starr? Because I know the Ringo I know and love when it wears Skechers.
Did you see Harry Styles diss his former One Direction bandmate? Harry Styles hosted SNL. He was host and musical guest. He did a pretty good job. Honestly, he has some good comedic timing and stuff. And so he did his like monologue was him playing piano, but he's not actually playing it. And like he kind of makes jokes about that like halfway through. He's like, yeah, I'm a serious musician, but you might have like not noticed that I'm like playing, like you might be questioning if I'm really playing piano right now. And then he's like, cut to camera B, and it's like some old guy's hands playing piano. So it's very funny. But then he said his main joke was like, I used to be in a band called One Direction. Wouldn't it be crazy if they were here tonight? And then everybody like starts cheering, and he's like, they're not. And then he's like, but what if they were? And then he's like, they're not here. He just like goes back and forth. And then he's like, but I love those guys. They're my brothers. And then he names all of them except for Zayn. And so he's like Liam, Louie, whatever their names are, and
Lake Up,
Gringus, Schlumpy,
Lasso,
yeah, and all of the One Direction members. And then he like pauses and he's like, and Ringo. So he basically called Zayn the Ringo. People took it way too seriously, though.
That seems more like something you do with your buddy.
It seemed lighthearted, and it was all in good fun, I think. All right, have you seen...
I thought Ringo was like a slur.
It is... not that kind. No.
Oh, here we go. I have not seen this.
Okay. All right, here we go. This is the trailer for Sponge on the Run, the new SpongeBob movie.
It's the Joker's origin story. Sponge on the Run.
I love my life. I love you so much, Gary. I'll never forget the day we met. Ready!
Hello, little snail. What's your name? Gary, huh? Do you want to be friends? Me too.
Gary, I'm home. Gary? Gare Bear? Gary? Gary? Have you seen Gary? No. Nope. Gary's been snail napped. Gary!
Oh, it's like Taken.
The search begins.
Liam Neeson as SpongeBob.
I'm ready.
Friends don't let friends go on dangerous quests.
Patrick's playing like sad blues.
With all new faces. Hello. Call me Sage. Good name. I'm made out of sage and I am a sage. So it works out pretty well. I'm Patrick. My name means toaster in Celtic. Pretty sure it doesn't. The most amazing places.
The lost city of
Odd
Atlantic
joke.
City.
Boy, I hope we don't lose focus.
Look, I wouldn't worry about us losing.
Ice cream. Gross. And a hero.
Let it ride, Patrick! Let it ride!
Can bet on. Put it on L.
Patrick, that's not an L, that's a 7.
7 starts with an L. But weird. The SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. This is gonna be like a buddy movie.
Oh, I love your sense of irony, Patrick.
Thank you. I love my sense of ironing too.
I honestly, my favorite part about the entire trailer is that joke where he says 7 starts with an L, and then there's a gasp sound effect. That's something I would put in. You know what I mean? Yeah, so
I wish it was rated R.
yeah, like Toy Story 11. But I mean, honestly,
It looks great.
it looks great, and what's really cool about it is like Paramount Animation did it, and I like that it's not categorically like someone else's style. Like it doesn't remind me of another animated movie. It's its own 3D animation. So like, I don't know, it maintains some of that kind of like originality to it. Like if it looked like, you know, like if it was DreamWorks or Pixar or something, like Pixar wouldn't obviously do something like this, but you know, it would be too much like something else.
Yeah.
It feels very like its own world.
Yeah, it is goofy looking.
And then same voices, you know, all of that. So, yeah.
All hail the sponge.
I wish Steven Hillenburg was alive because
That's
then
the only
we'd know.
weird feeling I have.
Because I mean, apparently Netflix announced a Squidward spin-off show.
Yeah.
And he like had said in interviews he never wanted any SpongeBob spin-offs. So or sponge-offs. So or squid-offs.
That's
so,
sad.
Yeah, that is sad. And Steven Hillenburg is like a genius. Died from ALS, right?
Yeah, people love tearing apart people's legacies.
That's true. Yeah.
For cash. Cold, hard cash.
Cold hard cash, you know? So, yeah, that was like, I don't know, but SpongeBob is like pretty much my favorite cartoon. Like, I mean, that and like Pokemon are like my two favorite things ever. And so I'm glad that it's getting something new, something expanded, but I don't know. I hope people receive it somewhat well. It's just always tricky with things like that, but.
Yeah, I'm also imagining like they're selling it to a whole new cast of kids that didn't grow up on SpongeBob, and so that's definitely like an element that's at play.
Yeah,
they're like gonna sell it to a different generation. So I don't know.
I think people,
or are you just safe playing to the old SpongeBob fans?
Well, the thing about it is like SpongeBob is the most like replayed cartoon of all time, so it had the most airtime after its heyday. I think the kids these days actually do know SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I could be out of touch. I mean, you know, we've got a lot of little children who watch, so let us know if we're out of touch, if SpongeBob is still part of your guys' zeitgeist, but I think it is. I think it's lasted.
I have a few kids. I think they watch it. If you guys are watching out there, just send me an email. No, I'm sorry.
They've been asking for money. I don't think you gotta handle that first, you know what I mean?
Let me know if you like SpongeBob. Maybe I'll send you some DVDs or something for Christmas.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so. What else we got on here? Oh yeah, millions and millions of views on these, by the way. They're all over the place, like on different YouTube channels, which I thought was interesting for SpongeBob. What do you want to see a reboot of, other cartoons that they could do in this style?
I'm sick of doing reboots, but Rocket Power.
That's the first thing I
Sick.
thought of. Oh,
Like,
it would be so
I want to
sick.
see gnarly tricks and crazy animation.
Yeah.
Big waves.
Tony Hawk's got to be in it somehow. Yeah. Enrique Iglesias should be in it too.
Absolutely. Always there for Enrique. You know, Rocket Power was sick.
So sick.
That would make a killer movie too.
I honestly think it would be so
like
sick.
a Lords of Dogtown, but Rocket Power style. You get a call from LA. This could be your big chance.
Could be, all right.
Pick it up. Act cool.
Hello? Okay, what's up? Yeah, yo, hey, real quick, you're on the Hivemind podcast. I know this is a random number, but do you want to debate this on air?
Yeah, man. Let's debate everything on air, then, man.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Shorty Mac.
Shorty Mac. All right, welcome to the podcast, Shorty. That's a big coincidence. We just started filming.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. You know, it's nice to talk to you, man. And you know, I'm just doing my thing out here, man. But you know, it's a lot of bull stuff going on, and you know, it's time to tell the truth.
Okay. All right. What's the truth? Let me hear it.
The truth is, you know, that my man R. Kelly, man, he's innocent, man.
Oh, this one's gonna be a tough one for you. You got two dissenters here, so let's hear your case, I guess.
You funny. He said it's gonna be a tough one.
It's an uphill battle, I'm telling you.
Well, first of all, brother, there is no case. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what do you really, have as evidence to prove that R. Kelly did any of this stuff? This is all he say, she say, media portrays stuff created, preposterous bull stuff going on, man.
Did you watch the documentary, the docuseries on him?
Let me tell you something. I don't watch fairy tales.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I only watched like a few episodes of it, and it seemed to be kind of based on facts. But I mean, I didn't really prepare a case for this today, so
Where were the pictures? Where were the evidence? Where were the, where were the pictures? There was no pictures of any abuse. I mean, come on, man. Like, come on, man.
Who's got the motive to do it though? Who's got the motive? What's the motive here?
Well, the motive here is this. Hold on. The motive here is this, brother. I'm gonna explain it to you like this. The motive here is this. It's all about money. I mean, if you can't see that it's all about money, I don't see, how you gonna make it in the media world if you don't know everything is about money.
I mean, yeah, everything is about money. I just think sometimes there are the rare cases where, there seems to be a lot of stuff stacked against this story. So I would say, I don't know. Usually, yeah, everything is about money, but I don't know. There's some fishy stuff in that one.
It goes all the way back
You
to
start a
Aaliyah.
rumor on a guy like that like it's nothing. All you got to do is pick up your phone and say, R. Kelly did this to me. R. Kelly did that to me. If you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book off that, if you're able to become a reality superstar from that, that's what they going to do, man.
I think that narrative exists in many cases. I just don't know that it exists with R. Kelly. I think there's lies told on famous people all the time for the attention and the money, but
that's some bull stuff, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it real right now, man.
See, I wish I had prepared for this because I don't have my R. Kelly facts on the top of my head, but
Well, if you're going to be a news media reporter, you better be prepared, baby.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. I could, maybe I should prepare something for just anybody who calls me and wants to debate
I
a
want to hear
topic.
what the other colleagues have to say, because you said there was 2 other people that disagree. What do those people have to say?
Oh, it's just
Because they
me.
ain't talking.
It's just me and Graydon here.
Yep.
We're the 2. And I don't know. I know that there are some criminal case files. There's witnesses. There's parents who say that their daughters went missing. Daughters that are underage. R. Kelly did marry Aaliyah underage. I think that's pretty bad.
Dude. Let's get the facts straight first of all. These is grown women talking about they coming up missing. These is grown women. If he had underage women that was reported missing, that the police would have been all at the brother house. I mean, it would have been a way deeper case than what it is right now.
What about
These
the tape?
Are older women.
What about the
saying
tape?
Now the tape. Okay, we could talk about the tape.
Mm-hmm.
Now the tape. Anybody could doctor up a tape, but let me say this: in that tape, we're not sure whether that was really, really R. Kelly, and we're not sure whether that girl was really, really underage. He got acquitted, so the tape ain't really something to bring up. He got acquitted.
Okay. I'll take that point, but I'm gonna say, what about he married Aaliyah when she was 15?
Okay, look, man, you just dropping bomb after bombshell after bombshell like this TMZ or something. Let me explain something. Let me break it down to you like this, and let me keep it 100 with you right now.
Okay.
This is what's going on. Aaliyah, I love Aaliyah. Rest her soul.
Yep.
She's
R.I.P.
gone.
Aaliyah.
Yeah, she's no longer here with us, and we need to respect that, and we need to stop bringing Aaliyah's name into every little thing. All y'all got to say is Aaliyah this, Aaliyah that. Can you have a discussion and debate without Aaliyah talking about R. Kelly? That's all y'all got to hold on to.
I think it's just a fair
Aaliyah
point.
cannot speak for herself. Aaliyah can't speak for herself, though.
That's
Aaliyah
true.
Can't speak on this. Her parents have not spoke on this, so we need to let that one go, brother.
I just think it's a fair point to bring up that he was married to an underage woman. That when debating whether
that ain't no fair point to bring up because that didn't happen. So all I want to tell you is that it's a lot of media stuff portrayed up by the media, man. That they just create to make it look like reality.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to say, Shorty Mac. I disagree with you on this one, but I think you have a future in media. Yeah. I will say that. You could. Do you have a podcast?
No, I don't. But go ahead with what you were saying.
You need a podcast. That's what I'm saying. Because I think we got our platform to, we don't really talk about R. Kelly that much on here, but I can disagree with you, but I'm gonna say, you need to be on camera.
Now, what are your points to disagree? Because I brought up my points, brother, and you said some valid points, but you didn't back up and elaborate on them points with the sex tape. Why is the sex tape valid that it's him? Why is the rumors valid that they're true? Let me know what you think.
See, it's about what I think and not really what I know, because I didn't collect a lot of evidence here. So
There you go, buddy. You just said the word bingo. So let me break it down for you like this.
All right.
All the stuff that you're talking about is preposterous and it's created by the media. That's all I'm saying, man.
All right, I'll take that into account. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna do some research, and maybe we can revisit this one.
Please.
With some new facts.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Do you have any other like lighter topics you want to talk about? Because we could get down on something a little lighter.
You know what? I have to call you back because I'm about to go into another debate.
Another debate with who?
Man, don't even worry about that, man. It's a dude named Dan Kingston, and we're going to do a podcast with him. This debate's going to be about Donald Trump, though.
Oh,
Go
all
get
right.
him.
Go get him, dude. Thanks for calling, and I'm going to subscribe to your YouTube channel. I'll be your first subscriber. We really want to see that.
All right, man. Just check me out, Shorty Mac, online, man.
All right. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Did you set that up?
I did not. Dude. Random LA number, answering because it's funny that we might, whatever. And then this man calling.
Mac, he said, look him up online.
I should look him up online. But he straight up opened by saying, let's debate some topics. Yeah. And then said, I know you got a podcast, so let's talk. And we just happened to be filming the podcast. I have no idea who this man is. So he just found us.
Number?
I got a call button on my Instagram. I should probably get rid of that, but it goes straight to my phone. I get calls actually pretty often.
That's strange.
I get calls from little kids being like, "Can you draw me a cartoon?" So, yeah, but that was an interesting ride.
Wow, he's really in R. Kelly's corner. I'm not there for that, but he was.
See, it's the same thing. I told him I disagree with him, but
seemed to be pushing an anti-truth campaign.
Yeah, it was kind of odd that when we brought up anything, it was kind of like, that's an invalid point. You just keep bringing up this. What is this, TMZ? You dropping bombshell after bombshell, But I didn't want to talk about R. Kelly on this podcast really at all.
Ever.
Honestly, the only thing I ever want to talk about with R. Kelly is this one. Have you ever seen this? All right. Ethiopia. He's performing in Ethiopia. R. Kelly. This is the best R. Kelly clip I've ever seen. This is him. Happy New Year. All right, wait.
I got it. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
That's enough, dude. This dude's the worst. R. Kelly's so fucking creepy.
Dude, it's insane. I think that, and they've talked about this, specifically H3H3 plays this clip, all the time because it's just so ridiculous. But I love the detail that the back, it seems almost like it's improv, he's just kind of doing this on the fly. And then just background singers. America.
It probably was improv.
Yeah, I think it still probably was, but unbelievable. He's such a creep, dude.
Yeah.
I wish, that's the thing is, if you just call me and want to debate on a topic, just being in front of lights and on here, it makes me not able to really think through any evidence that I actually know. But I would like to say that I'm clearly in the corner of anti R. Kelly. Yeah. I think that he's wrong. He did a lot of really bad things. So
yeah.
But you can't debate with somebody who's he's shifty.
Yeah, that dude. What was his name? Shifty Mac.
Shorty Mac. Yeah,
Shifty Mac.
Shorty
Shorty Mac.
Yeah, Shifty Shorty Mac.
Dude, what if he hit us with no? Never mind.
What do you mean? What if he hit us with what? Knowledge?
Yeah, but no.
No. See, there's so many of them that I would take as I think the only two you could hit me with where I'm gonna be no. No, I'm not even open to listening to this conspiracy theory is Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. I'm just not listening to that. It's too much stuff. But
Queen Elizabeth not dying though, I'm kind of there for.
I'm down for any Mandela effect sort of situation. Mm-hmm. I'm down for even the Michael Jackson one. I'll talk about that one.
13 going on 30.
What's that about? Is
that
Julia Roberts?
Sandra Bullock?
See, we always give this. I think it's Julia Roberts, dog.
I think it's Sandra Roberts.
No, it's not.
I think it's Sandy Robbie.
No, it's not.
I think it's Sand Rochelle Whoa.
13 going on 30. Starring. Why does it not show? What? Jennifer Garner. Completely different. Add her into the mix. Dude, honestly, I'm not joking. I was thinking of Jennifer Garner when I said
Julia
Julia
Roberts,
Roberts.
Shorty Mac.
Right.
His voice sounded just like hers.
Right. No, when I was thinking of in the Nari interview when we were talking about Julia Roberts, Jennifer Garner's face was in my head the entire time.
Wow.
So I literally like flipped those two.
That
I
makes
don't
you
know
a
anything.
liar.
I'm always lying, dude. That's all I know
13
how
and
to
30.
do.
Hold on, what's the rating?
On Rotten Tomatoes.
65%. It deserves more.
I think it does
An
deserve
87%
more, actually.
on Metacritic, though. That lets you know that the world embraced it.
And the box office, 67. Sorry, sorry. 96.5 million US dollars.
Isn't that amazing? They needed $37 million to make that movie.
Right.
There's like a scene where she like flips a coin in the water fountain.
Yeah.
She doesn't turn into fire and like jump throughout the city.
Yeah, our music videos have higher like our music videos have more effects and like talent put into them than 13 Going on 30, and we make those for like $6.30 whatever 4-pack of Red Bull, however much that costs.
Carton of smokes in Kentucky.
Yeah, something like that. All right. I do want to touch on, just because we're not behind, we just don't get to sit down that often. You know what I mean? But Drake getting booed at Camp Flog Gnaw. What is your?
He deserved it.
What? Just give me what here before, if you haven't seen it. Tyler the Creator throws this festival every year called Camp Flog Gnaw. It's very impressive. It's gotten much bigger over the years, and he had a question mark, a surprise headliner for the last night of the festival, and people kind of wrote their own narrative, thought Frank Ocean was going to be the guy, and his fans were franking out. They were just like, they were in an ocean of emotion, just waiting for Frankie. And sure enough, Drizzy Drake comes out there, Champagne Poppy, and gets booed.
Got booed. How many songs did he get to do?
I think he did like 4 or 5. I think like that's the thing I was going to talk about, is there is a narrative out there that's a little worse than what actually seemed to happen. What I think, so it wasn't just Drake. The slot was Uzi came out and did a few songs, then ASAP came out and did a few songs, then Drake came out and did a few songs. And when he asked that question of like, I'm down to like play some more songs for y'all, do you want me to stay? And people said boo and started yelling Frank. I think they thought Drake was the lead up to Frank. I guess people thought that, Drake was leading up to Frank Ocean, which is an irrational thought. But at the same time, I think that's the only way those people actually boo Drake, is because they think by saying, like when he asks, like, should I keep going? If they say no, Frank will come out. Because I don't think they're just thinking that Drake is there and like Frank's not backstage, and they're like, we'd rather have nothing than a Drake show.
Yeah, I don't think they should have done it.
Yeah, I think it's just, but I also think it's just there's a lot of like miscommunication involved. Like I think if it had been made clear that Drake was the headliner, the reception would have been much better.
The only way that miscommunication happens, though, outside of it being kind of Frank's Friends festival, Drake's slipping.
Drake's slipping? As like career-wise?
Yeah.
I did see an article in one of the big major ones that was like, is Drake finally falling off or something like that.
If people are willing, if there's a whole crowd of people willing to boo him, I think that's a telltale sign right there.
Yeah, but I just don't think that like
Odd Future making number 1 hits.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I don't think Odd Future fans really decide like what's good, like what's gonna happen with Drake's career. You know what I mean?
They weren't just. I think a lot of Odd Future fans couldn't afford to go to that festival. I think it was like a festival goer crowd mostly.
I don't know. I think I was looking at pictures from it. They're all wearing Supreme and golf and all that shit. That's like that's his fans.
But those people go to festivals too.
That's true. But people wearing golf they're Odd Future fans, That's the thing, like, how we were talking about SpongeBob or whatever, like, how we were like, oh, if I don't know if SpongeBob translates to the kids now. That Odd Future fandom translates to kids now because they're like Odd Future's fan base was like a lot of fucking 8-year-olds,
Yeah.
So like they're now like, what is it, 9 years later? They're like 17, 18, 19, like skate kids who love like
just saying festivals
rap.
are expensive.
That's true, but so is Supreme.
So is Odd Future clothes.
Yeah, so is golf.
Like anybody with money could buy all that, and that doesn't make them a fan.
That's true, but I still think, I don't know. It does remind me, I remember having these conversations, which it's weird that I think this way, but the whole thing about Drake maybe falling off now, when people started saying that about like Taylor Swift after 1989, when people like started like turn the narrative on her on like why isn't she speaking out against Trump and like weird shit like that, like 2017. I remember saying no, there's no way Taylor Swift's too big to fall off, and then she did. So, you know.
Oh, Taylor, is that you?
Drake is the biggest pop star. I mean, there's no denying it. He's the biggest pop star. So
No one's too big to fall.
that's true. And the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I'm not hoping for it, but I just think it's Father Time's undefeated, and I don't see Drake like aging gracefully into his 40s and writing like classy like pop hits still.
I'll see what he does. I'm with it. I think he's gonna go with like a rap hit. All right, let's get into a meme. This had way less views when I first saw it.
Shorty Mac,
the first ever call-in guest, other than Evan's mom.
he literally tapped into the ether and knew we were podcasting, and he just rang us up. Shout out Shorty Mac.
Big shout out.
Not really though.
Yeah,
You seem like you got a lot of crazy ideas in your head, Shorty.
he's like kind of like the Alex Jones of our generation. It seems like.
Alex Jones, so to me, bro.
All right, we're getting into a meme here. I saw this. You haven't seen this? I
No
assume?
Nutteen November.
It's called No Nut November.
Groovy bassline.
and my best friends, we were jerking off. But it's November, so we have to stop. And my good pals love a good buzz. But it's November, so we cannot nut. No masturbating, no fornicating, ejaculating. No prostate playing, no semen spraying for 30 days. No nut November, can't bust till December. Can't spank my turkey, can't do no jerking, no bursting or spurting. Can't use no jerkins, can't go rewarding my burden of yearning. Can't go returning to November 1st. December was lurking, my hands are tied to the oath. I gotta keep putting work in, my mind is clear like a crystal. Yo, Freddie, bring in the chorus. What's up? Fuck my dick, I'ma chop it off. I ain't coming no boots. Fuck the cops. I don't care what they say. My car will always stay. In my big fat balls, they ain't small.
They ain't small.
Yeah. Also, I want to say if we get copyright claimed for this, I'm gonna be so pissed. There's no way. Please don't get signed to a label yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you do get signed, honestly, good on you. And we'll give you our AdSense. It's very poor.
You deserve it.
Yeah. All right.
I would love to come on them all, but I can't. It's cheap to the city. Oh God, make me come when it comes. When the time is right, won't put up a fight. Let my nutsack hang my balls up and pay my girl too hot. Wish I could fuck a lot, but I can't.
We were just saying there needs to be a new Beastie Boys.
Dude, I'm not joking. This is my favorite song with greater than sign one white rapper on it ever. Name a song with two white rappers. It's good.
The one where Eminem's like pretending to be a fan and himself. That's kind of like two.
Stan?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that counts. No, it doesn't. Yeah, no. This is the best one.
Can't wait till I masturbate. It's my only fate. Oh, I ain't spanking no monkey. Oh, I ain't choking no chicken. Oh, I won't tickle the pickle. I will not blow no emissions. I'm on the hooligans mission. I'm with my bros on November. Oh God, I won't blow another load to December. Cold all winter. Throw away your lubrication. Spread the word of November through the nation. I ain't touching my penis. I am not grabbing myself. On the set, I'm about to count myself a chastity. No, you bitch.
You
Ya bitch. Dude.
Oh, where'd this
It's
guy
not
come
even
from?
3, it's 4 white rappers.
Where'd this guy come from? He wasn't involved at all yet.
Oh, he was probably late to the shoot.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
wonder what he
saying.
was doing. A little suspicious, but whatever.
Probably smoking crack.
Yeah, but honestly, I love the whole kind of like the symbolism of the spray thing at the car wash. Mm-hmm. And I love how this is shot on like a calculator. So
Feel it in my gut, all of my cum has somewhat turned to dust. Take me back to September, cause it's no not November.
They just keep using the month rhymes.
My sheets, I didn't mean to stimulate it. My dream seems so illustrated when I sleep. Don't even count, didn't mean to ski. Never be like me, had to wash my sheets cause I was all on my best friends. We were jerking off.
wait a minute. Let's go back to just that part for just a second. Right here. Right there. That's sick. That's friendship right there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What is that, cowgirl? Never mind.
I think that's what they call it. Yeah, it's a great concept, but it just dragged on. The beat's good.
Honestly, I like it. I think it's cool. I would listen to it on the reg. This has way more views than when I first saw it, by the way. It has 856,000 at the time of us filming this right now. I think I saw it with like less than 200,000 on it. I'm not like proud of that by like a blogging standpoint. I didn't like discover some new talent, but I'm just saying it's blowing up. I also like this new direction for Zach Villery.
These are the kids who booed Drake off the stage.
Yeah, probably, honestly. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. I love this, though.
Nut. Yeah, I loved it too. Wow. I'll give it like a 7 out of 10.
And I love the type. They really went crazy with that.
The Jizz font?
Jizz font. I think that's what it's called if you look it up.
It's expensive too.
It's an expensive font. All fonts are expensive. These graphic designers out here are struggling, you know.
Especially cursive. No one can read it. It's in such low demand. I don't know. Economics work.
Dude, I wish we could listen in on Shorty Mac and that other guy's Donald Trump thing.
That's all I've been thinking about.
Wait, did he say he was going on Sean Kingston's podcast? We're going to have to listen back.
I'm going back on
Sean Kingston? I think his name is Sam Kingston.
Yeah, Sam Kingston.
Oh, okay. We should look him up. Maybe I wonder if he's just calling like popping like really famous rich people's podcasts. Like one by one.
Maybe just rich people.
Probably, yeah. That's probably how he found us. Looked up rich people's podcasts. So, yeah. Speaking of rich people, I think we might start a Patreon because we're the opposite of rich, actually.
Boost us, please.
And I found a bunch of old shirts, and we have like an ad coming out for them pretty soon, which you should be excited for. But also, I think we might send out the old shirts with some of the new shirts, just like free ones. Like if you order a certain size, I'll just bundle it in there. And then you just gotta like, you know, rep it to your friends, tell your friends to subscribe, maybe something like that, something nice.
Bundle.
Yeah, we'll just like throw you some extra shit because honestly,
if you tell me your favorite sour candy, I'll say I like it too because I like all sour candy, but maybe I'll throw you a little bag.
What are those Warheads?
Oh, I love Warheads, and then you have to send us a video of you eating. I'm like,
oh, we should let's eat Warheads next podcast.
All right.
I was thinking also
like a lot though.
Next
not
podcast,
just like one.
Next podcast, we should take it on the road, like in the car, and go to Popeyes and get those sandwiches and bring them back and eat them. That'll be the whole podcast.
Every one of those sandwiches has a microchip in it, and they just wanted the government to listen in on everything.
Whoa. Hey. Easy.
Investigate Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. All right.
Was it the Japanese?
I have one serious music thing to ask you about, like, before we...
Give me a second.
Can end what?
All right, I'm serious.
Okay, word. Me too. All right. Grimes.
We love turkey. No,
Sorry.
It's stuck in my head.
Grimes, one of my favorite artists, industrial pop artist. He signed to Rock Nation. Elon Musk's famed lover, apparently.
Ooh, when you say it like that, it just makes me feel so much worse about the whole thing.
Right. Elon seems hard to love. Anyway.
And he looked like a worm.
So Grimes released a new song called So Heavy I Fell Through the Earth. And I mean, the song is really cool in my opinion. I really like spacey pop music. It's very ethereal. It has like kind of an interesting little groove to it. She's been incorporating like elements of nu metal into her music. It kind of has some of that melodic stuff, but not really caring about the song. She released 2 versions of the song, and I like the naming convention here that I think could translate well to other people's. She released a 6-minute, 13-second one called Art Mix, and a 3-minute, 52 version called Algorithm Mix.
I like that.
I like that instead of radio edit.
Yeah.
Algorithm Mix. It's like the new, if like I think specifically someone that I know that could benefit from this, Evan the Redheaded. Mm-hmm. He has versions on versions on versions of songs.
Yeah. And
virgins on virgins on virgins as fans. And so I don't know. And so
not after the R. Kelly comment.
Also, go check out Evan the Redheaded on TikTok. He's blowing up on TikTok, as we all knew that he would. But He has like these versions of his songs that are so different. Some of them are short, some of them are punchy, some of them are not as punchy, some of them are kind of, poppier and singier. He has all these different versions, and I think art mix, algorithm mix could really help him, because he did the YouTube and Spotify last time. So, yeah, I think this would be a cool way to go
Grimes
forward.
is smart.
Grimes is smart. And also, I'm excited because her new album is apparently about it's like a queen of global warming or something. It's supposed to be some weird.
Oh, I've heard.
Do you remember?
This concept.
Yeah, it's like Anthropocene or something is the name of it. I'm excited for her new
You can't
record.
say that anymore, bro.
Anthropocene.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. I thought you said something else.
Right. Anthropology? Never mind.
Whoa!
I'd
What'd
shop
you call
there.
me?
I'd shop there. I would shop there. Other than that, quick things that I liked this week. 2 new Cal Scrooby songs are out.
Wow.
He's dropping
Feeders.
2 new ones this week, too. Shout out our boy Calvin. And then just going quick hits. I watched Bexy on Sway in the Morning, and it was very weird because Dave East came and he rapped in front of him, and Sway and Bexy have like the same taste in like old rap music, and they were like bonding on a spiritual level. Like I think they'll become friends.
I can't wait to watch that.
Unlikely friendship. So watch that. It was very interesting. Lil Peep album, posthumous album is out now. Has songs from all across his career, different capacities. Songs with Gabe, because I think they were working on a collaborative project. Gabe is from Ohio, so shout out Gabe. And he also directed the 21 Savage and Drake Sneakin', that video.
It's a good video.
Yeah, it's a good video. He did that. So yeah, and a lot of people are calling it out as like he was some sort of like, people were saying like, oh, Peep wasn't friends with him. Like Peep and him have videos together. They have songs together. They knew each other in real life. Not some fake thing. And also apparently the Rich the Kid song has been floating around the internet for a long time. Like that was, I think Peep got Rich the Kid on the song.
Yeah.
So that's it seems like the most wholesome approach to an album. Lots of old mixes and stuff. It doesn't seem very touched up. There is a Diplo, Lil Tracy, and Peep song that seems maybe a little fashioned together, at least the new mix of it, but...
And they left my song off of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Oh, I haven't got
It was just a song I wrote. I sent it in.
Oh.
I thought it was...
Yeah, well, maybe the next person who dies, you can just send it to their estate. Maybe they'll put it on the album.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And also they released a video for an old, like a Peep song from I think 2014. And there's like, it's a video of him. He has just one neck tattoo and the song is on the project and it is ridiculous. It sounds nothing like new Peep. It's like a joke song.
Wow.
He says, the hook is, I can keep my cool under pressure. I can keep my cool while I'm eating lemon pepper. He's like, it's very funny. It's like it's cool. Other than that, oh wait, I do want to show you one more thing. I think this is
Hit me.
All right.
Make it a double.
All right. YNW B Slime. Okay. Mm-hmm. I won't give you too much. I'm not going to give you context yet, and then just let you see it for what it is, and then we'll go from there.
I love the director ad-lib there.
He has that on all his videos.
Young Shad, you killed this track.
Anything so far? You got any like takes here?
I mean, I'm wondering how old he is, but I'm also enjoying the song, so I'm not really pressed to know.
Right. Okay. Do you have any other suspicions of why he might be this young and doing all this, and maybe why his name is that?
Maybe he's Melly's little brother.
It's Melly's little brother. Okay. And one of the most entertaining people I've seen on the internet.
Really?
Okay. He did an interview with No Jumper, and I had to watch it because he is 12, I think, maybe 13, and he is literally like born to be maybe a comedian. Like honestly, he's so funny and so like charismatic that I just like was immediately on his side.
I
Like,
need to hear the rest of this.
yeah, for sure. All right, so yeah, this is Slime Dreams, 11 million views, almost 12 million.
time to argue if I back in my dreams. Chilling with your old babe, don't wanna end. Way back in my dreams. It's never ever what it seems. Dropping to his face, yeah, that's a scary cat. Pull up to the light, killers dressing all black. Jumping out his back, hop out with a Mac. What happens when I die in my dreams?
That line is so creepy.
What happens when I die in my dreams? He tells the story on Genius, and I forget the whole thing, but apparently it's like he had a dream that there was a girl there, and so that's the whole, like, a girl with him and Melly, and it was like chilling with your bae, and they have guns, and he said, he's like, I don't have guns in real life, like, you know, he's like a young little kid, and also, like, he's like a Fortnite kid, like, he talks about, like, Fortnite, and, like young people things, like, he's very, like,
Well, if he's Melly's little brother, he grew up in the trenches still.
sure, and it seems that way, but I think he's a little, you know, he's definitely better off nowadays because, you know, his brother's made a lot of money. His brother seems to have, you know, he talks about it, getting advice from Melly, all those things, you know. I think it's a very interesting story because you see someone who obviously is caught up in that system and, like, you know, allegedly did something really terrible and might go down for it, but on, you know, on the heels of massive success, like Kanye West feature, all those things. And then you kind of see that passed along now to this young kid who's really talented and also, like, seems to be kind of paving a different path. Although he's talking about some of this stuff on here, you can tell from his interviews he's not going to go that way. I think he'll be in the music industry and he'll be okay from a young age, whereas Melly didn't get that, wasn't fortunate to have that happen to him at 13 instead, you know, 20 or 18 or whatever Melly was. So it's a redemption story in a lot of ways. I think it's cool.
Long live B Slime.
I think he's dope. And I like that he's kind of like, it's funny that he's also influenced by something, like, you can tell, like, kid loves Juice WRLD, like, instead, like, there's, like, the younger, like, he has kind of, like, an edge of, like, the newer melodic kind of sadder music than Melly even was doing. You know?
I think so too.
So yeah, it's pretty sweet. I'm a big fan. I've been, like, all over all of his stuff recently because I just think it's so cool. But yeah,
B Slime, baby.
B Slime, YNW B Slime. Any other jokes or anything you want to?
Good luck in third grade, B Slime.
Third grade? Pow. Yeah, he's probably in sixth, seventh, something like that. He's got to be the coolest kid there, dude.
Take me back to sixth grade.
Take me back to sixth grade.
I was the coolest kid in sixth grade.
I was not. I was the opposite, dude. It was not good for me in sixth grade, honestly.
I played trumpet and I got chicken pox.
Really?
I got chicken pox super late.
Really?
Almost died.
I never had
to cut my arms off.
Jeez. I never had them. Wait, have you heard about how they're the swine flu thing? They're doing, like, a thing where they like some lab is paying you, like, $3,000 to, they give you swine flu in private and, like, treat you for, like, a week and you get $3,000. I think we should do it.
I'll do it.
Honestly, I am so down. I if they let me vlog it, I'm so down.
Yeah.
Because our friend Hunter, he had H1N1 swine flu, and
He said he hallucinated.
he hallucinated. He had a fever of, like, what? 106?
119.
Oh my god.
He was smoking.
Yeah, that's like Phoenix on July 3rd, you know what I mean?
Or right now.
Do they? Oh yeah, they get hot over there later. It's the world for
the
you.
moon.
It's the round Earth. They say, at least. Probably not Shorty Mac. He probably doesn't think so, but
If you think the earth is flat, call us next time we're on a podcast.
I can't believe that we did not say we were doing a podcast or anything, and Shorty Mac calls.
I'm still digesting it.
Dude, if we go to LA, I need to meet Shorty Mac.
Maybe that's not a safe idea.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, because he's like an R. Kelly guy? A big R. Kelly guy? Well, you know, whatever. Anything else? You got anything else for the people out there?
Don't eat turkey this Thanksgiving.
Try
something new.
Try something new. I was saying to him earlier, if, you know, spaghetti was Thanksgiving, I would be way more happy. That's so much better than, like, turkey and, like, bland.
Try something new.
It's like bland white people food, like mashed potatoes. You're just going to be super full on stuff that has, like, no flavor.
Send us pictures of your creative Thanksgiving meals.
Oh, that would be so sick.
And the most creative gets a t-shirt.
Oh, yeah. We got lots. We're going to send out some t-shirts. Yeah. Like, subscribe, show this to your friends. If you enjoyed the video, you know, I know I said all that stuff about liking it without seeing, but clearly you're here and you enjoyed it. So
You made
now
it this far.
give it a like, give it a subscribe. Instagram at Hivemind TV, our personal Instagrams. We'll put them on the screen here too. Thanks for watching, and let us know what we should talk about in the next one. I'm thinking about doing a video real quick. I'll give you guys the inside scoop. I'm going to do a video about who I think the artist of the decade is. I might do that one solo, but it's someone that I have not seen anyone pick yet. So
Wow.
look out for that.
It's going to be controversial.
I know. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.
See ya.